Remember the Toyota CHR? It started life years ago as a Nissan Juke competitor and almost became a Scion model before that brand went away, rest in peace. But unfortunately, the Toyota Corolla Cross came around and replaced it in our market, while other markets got a second generation. But while those markets are getting an all-electric version, we are too, but because we don't have a gas model, this one for us is just the 2026 CHR. And unlike the old CHR and the gas one overseas, this one is meant to be a premium and fast, sporty model as an alternative to the bigger BZ and of course the new BZ Woodland. And you can definitely see that in the design. It's very coupe-like, very sporty, low, and really kind of aggressive. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. It'll only come in two trim levels, SE and XSE, and if you go for the XSE, you can get this two-tone roof option, which in this red combo looks really, really sporty. I'm pretty much smitten with what I'm seeing here, and I also love the 20-inch wheels. These are also only available on XSE. If you go for SE, you'll get 18-inch wheels. Keeping with the positioning Toyota is going for, this model here in the US will actually only be offered in one spec, a dual motor all-wheel drive model putting out 338 horsepower connected to a 74.7 kilowatt hour battery. They're claiming 290 miles of range, but that is likely only with the SE with those 18-inch wheels. You'll get a bit less here in an XSE with the 20s. Behind the charge door on the front right side of the car, you will see the NACS charge port, which means this CHR will have access to Tesla superchargers without an adapter. Toyota has not given us the DC fast charge rate, but on the old BZ, it was up to 150 kilowatts. All they're actually saying about this model is 10 to 80% will be done in about 30 minutes. The AC level charging rate is about 11 kilowatts, which is pretty average for the current crop of EVs right now. Wondering about a frunk? No frunk here. Sad. If you are in the market for a brand new EV from Toyota or anybody else, make sure to click on the pop-up banner above on the screen to find Kelley Blue Book's fair purchase price on that next EV. And then hopping inside, this interior is very familiar if you've already seen the new BZ, the BZ Woodland, all these new Toyotas. This dashboard is pretty much copy and paste, which is not exactly a bad thing. I really like just the overall airiness of everything. It's very modern, but it's not exactly luxurious. It's definitely more on the sporty side. Lots of hard materials. This is pre-production, so not 100% what we should expect, but I am seeing a lot of, harder plastics, but it is very functional. We do have hard buttons here, dual wireless phone chargers, which is awesome, and then the new larger 14-inch touchscreen. This whole system seems to be ripped right out of Lexus because we still have these knobs for changing the temperature and other things, and it has the little screen here in the middle. That's very much what Lexus does in their interiors right now, but it does look very nice. Of course, you also still have this head-up display, but it's not really a head-up display. It's just an instrument cluster perched high up in the dashboard. I actually don't mind that setup because once I put the steering wheel low enough, I can still see above it and see over to it, but some shorter drivers might still have an issue with that setup. This particular model does have a panoramic moonroof, a full glass opening up here with no bar separating, which is really nice. There's also a power shade. I believe this is only available on this XSE trim, so if you want that, you will have to pay a little bit extra. Something I forgot to mention outside though, if you go to any sort of Tesla supercharger or Electrify America station, this will work as a plug-in charge system, so you can just plug up and your car will be charged. You don't have to fumble through various apps to get your charge going. So that's going to be a much more seamless experience for people who are dabbling with different types of charging networks. It also does have battery preconditioning, which means you will be able to prepare the battery for the DC fast charging you might be doing on long road trips. If you do go for the base SE trim, you do get a good bit of standard equipment. You will have sort of a mix of fabric and Softex seats. This has more of the Softex and the suede, faux suede look. This is pretty cool, but not exactly a deal breaker for me. But that SE trim also gets heated front seats, a heated steering wheel, blind spot monitor, and rain sensing wipers, as well as a power liftgate. Speaking of, let's go back there and check out the cargo space. Actually, I lied. I can't even open the liftgate right now. This pre-production model is not allowing me to do so. But we'll start with the back seat. As you can see, it's pretty tight. I don't really have much foot room, much knee room. Of course, this seat is a little bit further back, but when I was sitting there, I was pretty comfortable, so that's probably right about where I would be. I do have a good bit of headroom, about 2 inches or so left, but if you're taller than me, you probably will start to hit this headrest. But overall, this is more of a, in a pinch back seat. It's definitely not as roomy as the BZ and certainly not as roomy as the BZ Woodland. But when we're talking about cargo, I wish I could show it to you. This has 25.4 cubic feet of space behind the second row. That's a little bit less than the Corolla Cross Hybrid, which of course replaced the CHR, the old gas model, and it was bigger than that car. This is still a little bit smaller on the inside. So if you were hoping this would be more spacious, more cargo friendly than a Corolla Cross Hybrid, you'll be mistaken. But 25.4 cubic feet of space is nothing to sneeze at. It's just not gonna be class leading. Hey, you've made it this far in the video. Please do us a favor and make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more first looks on really cool red cars like the CHR here. So that's the new CHR. It is all electric this time around. Does that make you want it any more than you did last time? Let us know in the comments below. It will be on sale sometime early next year. Pricing is not available just yet, but I'm betting it's gonna be somewhere in between the BZ and the BZ Woodland, but we'll find out, of course, closer to its on sale date. Have you subscribed yet? Do us a favor and make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. We'd really appreciate it. Hey, if you've made it this far and you like what you see on camera, and you made it this far, if you want to keep seeing car from me and my have you subscribed yet? Go ahead and do that right now. Thanks.